Yeah. Good evening, everybody. This is Parvati, HR manager from 360 Digit MG. I'm here today to present a session on resume building. And just hold on. Give me a moment, please. Let me share my screen. Okay, here you go. This is my screen. And as I said, I'm here today to give you all a session on resume building. And I would like to let you all know like how a resume should not be prepared, like what are the basic things you should be aware of. And yeah, we'll speak more about resume preparation and yeah, what are the things we need to avoid when we are preparing our resume. Okay, so let's get started. Yeah. So, friends, like when you want to create a resume, basic things such as, side headings, and the font size, all these things should be kept in mind. Okay. I've been observing that in many of the resumes, there are different fonts, different colors, different sizes, which are um, used in in their respective resumes. Okay, this reflects, this gives a very wrong precedence. Like the employer or the recruiter do not directly meet us or do not directly talk to us for a particular role, right? Isn't it? So when they want to schedule an interview with us, the first thing they will look at it is our resume. So our resume is kind of, you know it is like a face of it resembles our face. Okay, you should remember that our resume is our face. Whenever a recruiter or a potential employer is looking at your resume, he imagines yourself, he imagines you in place of the resume. Like, he will try to understand the nature of the person who has written that resume, who has prepared that resume as well. Okay. So it, as I said, this reflects your face. You should ensure that couple of basic housekeeping tasks are properly done. Okay, let's starting with, you should ensure that the font size, font type, and colors for all side headings should be same for all the sections. Okay, for example, like if you're using one font for the side headings, you should make sure that that particular font is maintained throughout your profile. Okay, and headings of the sections must be of a bigger size, bigger font than that of the text within it. Okay, like the heading should be always of a bigger bigger font size. Okay, the heading should be of bigger font size than the text within it. Okay, these both should not be the same, or this should not be small, and the font of the text within the heading should not be big. Okay, the heading simple, the heading should be a bit big, more than the font of the size within of the text within that side heading. Okay, so like it doesn't look good, right, when the side heading is small than the text within it. it is completely collapse. The resume is the resume does not look professional enough. Okay. And next thing you should keep in mind is grammar. You should take care of the grammar. The grammatical mistakes will take you down completely. Okay. For example, wherever there is a sentence which should be um, followed by with a full stop, we need to end it up with a full stop. If those are bullet points, then we should make sure that the bullet points are not preceded with full stop. Okay. These are some small mistakes. And grammar, now we have grammar check, spell check in the Word docs and all, right? We have it in Word doc, Google docs, everywhere. We have that spell check and grammarly as well. We have the free versions, right? So whenever you are preparing a resume, make sure you use the spell check. Mm, what happens when we use spell check? The silly mistakes will be avoided. Some people are there. Okay, it's fine if you were in a hurry and you wrote the mistake. I mean, you did a mistake writing a spelling. It's okay. But even though if you do a spell check, it will show, right? It will pop up all the mistakes where you should. You'll be aware what kind of mistakes are, and you can correct them then and there. So you should ensure that you use Grammarly and as well as spell check. Okay. Also, whenever we are writing the dates, okay, we should make sure there is a consistency we are maintaining to write those dates. Okay. At one point you shouldn't write like 01 oblique 01 2021, and again another place you shouldn't write like 01 dash 01 dash 2021. Okay. This shows the inconsistency, right? So inconsistency should be taken care of. Full stop should be taken care. Okay. I understand this session may sound like an English lesson. Yes, it is, because these things will help you build a better resume. Okay. Coming to braces, also brackets, whenever you are using brackets, there should be a space given after writing that word. There should be a space given. And when we are using comma also, after comma a space should be given and the next word should be written. Okay. Sometimes double spaces are seen. You need to cross check all these things. Right? Because I said, right, your face, your resume reflects your face. So is the reason we need to make sure all these things are taken care of. What all I have said, you need to take care of the full stops. Wherever the sentences should be ended with a full stop, they should be ended with full stop. And bullet point, sorry, the bullet point should not be preceded with a full stop. You should take care of grammar. Yeah, you should make sure that you're using a spell check or Grammarly when you're done with your resume, where sorry, when you're done with your resume, the grammatical mistakes have been identified. And there should be consistency. When you're writing the date formats, you should either use oblique or dash or whatever it is you're using. Even if you're writing as 01 Jan 2001, like 01 Jan 2021 also, make sure you are following that throughout your profile. Okay. So these are some few things which you need to take care of. Okay. And yeah, no, coming to nouns, like name of the college, name of the organization you have worked for, or name of the institute where you have taken the course, whatever kind of these things. So these are all proper nouns, isn't it? So proper nouns should be in a proper case, right? How does it reflect? Where you put uppercase in at some places and lowercase at some places. Okay. And you mix both the case, low upper and lower cases in some for few particular names. Okay. These all doesn't reflect good, right? All these things should be taken care of. There should be consistency. You need to maintain that consistency everywhere. You should make sure that it is consistent. Okay. So these are the few basic things you need to take care of. As I said, nouns or name of the colleges or name of the organizations, name of the companies, whatever it is, the proper nouns should be in a proper case. Okay, this is how you need to take care of the nouns or college names or whatever it is. Okay, and coming to a couple of things, like you are aware of using few skills. You want to add some more skills into your technical skills part. Like for example, if you want to add MS PowerPoint, okay, or MS Office, okay. These are the basic things, of course. So I'm just telling, like if you don't, a few people will be writing as MS Power with MS PowerPoint. That's it. Some people will write as MS Point. Some they write as they wish. Okay. So even before putting something on your profile, make sure you're using the right keywords, or you're giving the right skills or right words, which are uh, sorry, which are correct as per Google, or as you can take help of Google, right? If you are in doubts, even if I am in any doubt, like I don't know the spelling of any organization, or I don't know like how to write something on my resume, or not only on a resume. If I'm having a conversation through emails with a higher official, with my higher supervisor, you shouldn't write it as we wish, right? So these basic things should be kept in mind. So whenever writing an email also, if I'm not aware of writing or using a word, I'll make sure to search for the meaning, or no, search for the similar words on Google, try to find the correct information. Okay, that's what is I want to tell you all is, like if you're in doubts, no matter what, you know you can take help, like you can take help of the Google. Okay. Mm. You can do that basic search. It is nothing wrong, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. They look like, no, these are the basic things. And if you do the basic mistakes, if you are not aware of such basic things, if suppose someone who is a employer, who wants to talk to you as per your experience, or as per the skill set you had, or you have cleared the assessment over the for a particular role, so he'll be interested in speaking with you, right? However, once you are done with your assessment, the next round will be a technical round. For the technical round, he just like that, he can't call you and speak, right? So he needs to understand you better about your previous experience, if you have any, and if you are a fresher, from which college you have graduated, what the projects you have worked on, these kind of things he needs to take care of, right? So when he wants to understand about such things, what he'll do, he will look at your profile. They will have a look at your resume. When they come across such silly things, when they find your resume is to be so shabby, what will they think? Obviously they will have a second thought. Though you have cleared everything, they'll have the second thought, thinking, no, what the person's resume is so shabby, and they'll be in a thought like, what if the person is not aware of such basic things or basic grammar, and he's not maintaining that consistency. He would think, that how inconsistent that the person is, whom they are going to hire for their organization, right? This is the thought they get, right? So how can I hire someone with a inconsistency on his who has that inconsistency, who can't maintain that consistency, or the person who doesn't know to present his own resume, right? Which looks so shabby. They'll think, obviously think, when the resume itself is not able to handle it, what he'll be doing and coming to my organization, like what will be his role when he works for my organization. Always they'll have a second thought, right? You'll agree, right? So this other few basic things. And you know what, HRs or professionals or a recruiter, whoever are looking at your profiles, when they are working on particular requirement, and when they want to hire someone for that particular role, okay, they have been trained, they will be trained on all these such kind of basic things. What I'm telling as housekeeping thing, yeah, they will be obviously trained on these things, and companies train them, and they ask them to figure out such inconsistent profiles, right? If they come across such inconsistent profiles, and if the profiles are not up to the mark, they simply ignore. So what is the point I want to tell you all is, the recruiters or the employers, or the managers who are, evaluating your profile. Yeah, I understand you'll be having that doubt, what they just want to screen our profile, and they want to give us the rejection. So some people might think that no, the it is kind of, injustice or something like that. But no, you shouldn't think that way, because what is resume? Resume is all about yourself, right? So when writing all about yourself, uh, will you write something wrong? No, right? So you should write everything which is correct. So is the reason I had to take the call regarding your brother and sister. Okay. So you need to make sure you such things should be taken care of. Okay. And next, coming to projects, how should the projects given projects the projects you should you should make sure, you should never give projects in a one line, or you should never end projects in giving in one or two lines. Okay. Projects should be very consistent. I mean, they should explain about yourself. As we are now trying to understand, like how a fresher's resume should be prepared, right? So projects will explain about how, what is the experience you have, and what is the knowledge you are having, right? So project description should be never be or never end. Project should have some kind of subheadings in it. Okay, like, project name, project description, or theme of that project. It should be a one liner, and you should explain a project's business problem. Like, for example, you can briefly say, like, if suppose you are doing a project for SBI, we can also mention as, a leading bank in India has a problem, that a lot of customers are churning out to private banks. So this is the business problem, right? After that, you can write the technical solutions, like you're going to talk about the algorithms, and whatever technical, like, exposure you had working on that project, you can add them in your profile under the projects, criteria. Okay, projects field. Okay. And I'm very much sure that you should have used cocktail model. Okay. Or, unsupervised learning techniques, and you should have used clustering within unsupervised techniques. And clustering, you should have used, like, DB spam scam, or whatever you have used, please mention that. Okay. And coming to supervised techniques, like, what did you use? You can mention, like, neural network or any other techniques. What techniques did you use, like XGB, whatever kind of techniques you have used, you need to elaborate them. Okay, you need to give a detailed explanation regarding your project, because you are a fresher, isn't it? You are having no experience, no previous experience. So in order to make that opposite person understand about your profile, you should make sure that, the project is elaborated enough. Your project should be elaborated, and it should never be should be a single line. Okay, you need to please make sure about this, because you'll be judged on the projects you have done, the quantity of the no sorry the quality of the projects you have done, not on the quantity, like how many projects you have worked on. That doesn't matter, but the quality of the project will reflect more. Okay. And also, in the technical solution, you can also mention, like, if it was a cloud implementation or a premise implementation, you need to mention that, no, if it is a cloud implementation, you should highlight it, because, right, world nowadays is moving towards cloud. And if you have used it, please mention that, because it will be noticed by the recruiters or the employers who are trying to hire you for a role in their organization. Okay. Next, along with the business problem, and technical solutions, algorithms, you can also add tools which you have used. Like, did you use Python or did you use R programming? And you can also include the libraries that you have used. Like, you can call out what all kind of libraries you have used. You can call out in your resume, like what all you did use. This all can be given in the technical solution part. Okay. Next, coming to business benefit. You business benefit is nothing but the ending of that project. Like, what is the business benefit you have achieved by working on that particular project? Okay. This is how you need to write a project. Okay, with some couple of subheadings, and you need to write some text within it. Like, you should include the tools you have used, the libraries you have used, the techniques you have used. You need to call out, because this is what is gained as an experience for a fresher. Okay. Coming to business benefit. Business benefit is the end of the project, isn't it? By you can write like for this is for a SBI bank, isn't it? So for that, you need to write like, by doing this project, there was a reduction in the customer churn by maybe 12 to 13% or 10 to 13%. No, you should also make sure that the realistic numbers should be given, not fake numbers. Okay. Fake info is not at all required. We are here to represent what we have learned in a better manner. So fake information is not at all required. You should give the correct information, or which is realistic. Okay. If you give there was a churn in the number maybe around 30 to 40%, is that believable? No, right? So make sure you give that realistic numbers. Okay, this should be also taken care of. And yeah, this is how we I mean, we need to conclude the projects. This is how the project should be. And imagine if you are done with 4 projects, and if you give in such a detailed information, think how people, or the person who is trying to recruit you would feel by seeing your profile. I mean, you shouldn't expand a fresher's profile should not be more than 2 pages. Okay. But still, if you are expanding a profile with the projects, then you make sure that they are precise enough. Okay. They should be small, and the information should be passed. They should come to know what you have used. Okay. Also, we need to focus on few more things. This is with respect to, or in the perspective of 360 digit MG. Like, I would like to add a couple of additional things. Okay. After done with assignments, what we'll be doing? We would definitely download the certification, right? Or whatever you have done for the assignments, or whatever you have completed, you will try to download the certificate, right? That would be from our LMS called AI Spray. Okay, by downloading, you shouldn't just keep it hidden in your home. You should not just save it on your desktop. That is not the right thing, right? So you are upskilling yourself by learning something new. So you need to do a little bit of homework. Like, you can post them on LinkedIn, so that no potential recruiters or employers will get to know, and we can ensure that it is liked by our team, so that it reaches a wider audience. Okay. This is how you need to follow the process whenever you are achieving a certificate kind of thing. Okay. Next, you can also update your resume, as well as update your profile on the job portals, like Monster, Naukri, and whatever you are aware of, you can add them. Okay. Now, when employee or recruiter, what happens when they see your resume? They'll extremely feel happy, isn't it? Not only that, when you go on update your profile on a regular basis, when they are searching for the right candidates, as for the technology, the right thing will be seen. Okay. Popped up. What I want to tell you all is here, when you're updating your profile on a regular basis, your updated profile should be seen at the top of the resumes. Okay, your resume will be updated and it will pop up first or would appear on top, and you will start getting the calls from the recruiters. So is the reason, whenever you are completing something, whenever you are completing your certification, or whenever you are updating completing your project, so please make a note of them. Okay, and we have also accreditation with IBM. So you follow the process, you can get another certificate, that would be certificate number 2. So please don't wait again, go and update them. And the beauty is that you update your profile, which means you are actively looking for a job role, right? And if you're fresher, it is no harm in specifying or saying that you are looking out for a change. Okay, and if you are enrolled for our professional courses, okay, you will also get a certificate from UTM, which is one of the top notch university in Malaysia. And again, once you receive the certificate, what you'll be doing, you'll go again and publish on LinkedIn, Naukri, Monster, and wherever you have posted your profile, and wherever you feel that your profile should be updated, or wherever you feel that the recruiters should follow up or call you regarding the job openings, and you should by doing this, they should feel that you're no you are actively looking for new opportunities, or you are actively looking for new assignments, new projects, whatever it is. Okay, and you'll next thing is you'll be also working on live projects, isn't it? Panasonic and Energetics, you'll be working projects for Panasonic and Energetics. You are entitled to work on 4 projects, 2 plus 2. Those will be 2 plus 2. That is 2 for data science and 2 for AI plus deep learning. Rather, we can say deep learning. Okay. When you do the presentations, post them on your LinkedIn pages, and when you are completed with your projects, by doing this also you can post them on your LinkedIn. Okay. Nothing happens when you do such thing. This will notify the potential employers. So whenever you are achieving certificates, or whenever you're completing projects, or whenever you are upskilling yourself, make sure you do enough publicity about yourself. Okay, this will lead to nothing but the amount of visibility you're taking care, you will be increasing, right? So you will be seen wherever they are looking for immediate joiners, or in your field of area, wherever they are looking for new people, you will be popped up first. Okay. So amount of visibility will be increased. And for project completion, you'll also get a certificate from Inner Datatics. So in whole, in on the whole, you will be receiving 7 certificates and 4 project details, right? Almost 11 times you should have been updated or posted on LinkedIn. Okay. Not only on LinkedIn, you should have updated or posted on the job boards which you have used as well. Okay, but this all procedure will be completed in a span of 2 to 3 months, isn't it? Soon after you join your course, you will be start taking the classes. After taking the classes, you'll be doing your assignments. After assignments, you'll be doing your projects. All this will be taken care in a time span of 2 to 3 months. Okay, what does this mean? This means that you are not just active, but you are hyperactive in getting a new job, in getting a new role. Okay, so yeah, this is how you need to update your resume. This is how you need to keep on updating your profile. You need to take care of basic housekeeping things. So this is how you should prove for the recruiters or employers that you are actively looking out for a new opportunity, you're actively looking for a new position. Okay, so these are the things you should take care of. These are the basic things, but these reflect your face, as I'm telling from in every session, and in the starting of the session also I have said here. So the only thing is, resume resembles our face. So you need to make sure that your resume is presented in a correct manner. Okay, so this is all about today's session, friends. So let me check if I have any questions for me. Please give me a moment. Yeah, I could see that there are no questions for me today. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be having them for my next session. So, this is all about my today's session for resume building. So, would like to sign off now, and thank you so much for joining the session, friends. Yeah, we'll be taking the section next week as usual, and yeah, I'll be coming up with few more things. Thank you so much and have a great weekend ahead. Bye bye. Thank you.